Hello student, today I am explaining the distribution design issue. The following set of interrelated questions cover the entire issues. We will therefore seek to answer them in the remainder of these sections. The first one, why fragment at all? Second, how to fragment. Third, how much to fragment. Fourth, how to test correctness. Fifth, how to allocate. Six, information requirements. These are the six factors. So first, why all why fragment at all? Reason for fragmentations. From a data distribution viewpoint, there is really no reason to fragment data. After all, in distribution file system, the distribution is performed on the basis of entire files. First, application view are usually subset of relation. Therefore, the locality of accesses of application is defined not on entire relation but on their subset. Hence, it is only natural to consider subset of relation as distributed unit. Second, if the application that have view defined on a given relation reside at different site, two alternative can be followed, with the entire relation being the unit of distributions. Either the relation is not replicated and is stored at only one site, or it is replicated at all or some of the site where the application reside. So the former result in an unnecessarily high volume of remote data access. The latter on the other hand has unnecessary replication which cause problem in executing update and may not be describable if storage is limited. Finally, the decomposition of a relation into fragment, each being treated as a unit, permit a number of transactions to execute concurrently. In addition, the fragmentation of relation typically result in the parallel execution of a single query by dividing it into a set of subqueries that operate on fragments. Thus, fragmentation typically increase the level of concurrency and therefore the system throughput. This form of concurrency we choose to refer to as intra-query concurrency. Now, there are also disadvantages of fragmentation. If the application have conflicting requirement which prevent decomposition of the relation into mutually exclusive fragment, those applications whose view are defined on more than one fragment may suffer performance degradation. The second problem is related to semantic data control, specifically to integrity checking. The second one is fragmentation alternative. Here in second point, how should we fragment? The reason for this is fragmentation alternative, how we fragment data. There are clearly two alternatives, horizontal fragmentation and vertical fragmentations. Relation instances are essentially tables, so the issue is one of finding alternative way of dividing a table into a smaller one. There are clearly two alternatives for this, dividing horizontal fragmentation and vertical fragmentations. The fragmentation may of course be nested. If the nesting are of different types, one get hybrid fragmentations. This is the example of fragmentation alternative horizontal. You can see how data is fragmented horizontally. Here the table project has four field: PNO, PName, budget and locations, and it is divided into fragment into two parts: project 1 and project 2. Project 1 is which is fragment with project with budget less than dollar this. Here project 1 PNO, PName, budget, LOC. Its budget is less than $2,000. $200,000. And project 2 is which is fragment from project is greater than or equal to $200,000. So you can see how this table is fragment horizontally into two tables, project 1 and project 2. Now the second fragmentation, how we fragment, it is vertically fragment. Project which has filled PNO, PName, budget, LOC, it is divided into two tables vertically: project 1 and project 2, information about project or budget, and information about project name and location. So project is divided in two parts, fragmented in two parts, and it show it in vertical part, project 1 and project 2. So project 1 has two field: PNO and budget, which has budget. You can see it show vertically how project is divided into two parts, project 1 and project 2. And second, project 2, information about project name and location, show the project name and location vertically. So fragmentation is divided in two parts, vertically and horizontally. Now the next one is degree of fragmentations. Third one is degree of fragmentation. The third point was how much should we fragment. For this we have degree of fragmentation. The extent to which the database should be fragmented is an important decision that affects the performance of query executions. Second, the degree of fragmentation goes from one extreme, that is not to fragment at all, to the other extreme, to fragment to the level of individual tuples in case of horizontal fragmentation, or to the level of individual attributes in case of vertical fragmentation. So we can fragment in this way: horizontally fragment and vertically fragment. So here I covered only three topics, that is reason of fragmentation, and second one fragmentation alternative, and third was degree of fragmentation. I hope you all understand. Thank you for watching this video lecture. Thank you.